Madam President, it's Dan joining the conversation. In your view, how will President Putin react and respond to confirmation that NATO is expanding, given the inclusion of Sweden and Finland? And what risk does that present to countries like Lithuania and the Baltics, for example, which have been calling for increased security and defence from NATO as a result of the increasing risk that we see from Russia in that part of the world?
He's already responding, and already during the G7 summit, he already showed that he don't cares about what we are deciding. He started even more seriously and damagingly shooting the civilian entities in Ukraine, and he is threatening Lithuania on the Kaliningrad transit for the banned commodities. So all these things are normal, expected reactions. At least we are not afraid of it. Let's Putin himself be afraid of himself. We used to live in this environment, and the main thing, what we need to demonstrate, that we already not reacting, not afraid of his threats, and we need to do our best, not only defending NATO, but helping Ukraine to beat Putin's army on Ukraine's territory, because the best defense today is not even strategic concept. It's not even 300 new high readiness forces. It's to beat Russian army on Ukraine's territory, to beat its ambitions, imperialistic ambitions already in Ukraine. So that's the best defense for NATO.
And Madam President, last time we spoke, I asked you about what the pathway forward looks like, whether or not we're going to see a pathway to some kind of negotiation, or whether this pathway of escalation is going to continue. I know you've said recently that the only way that President Putin can be defeated is on the battlefield. Can you expand on that view and what the pathway actually looks like moving forward from here?
Exactly. From the very beginning of the war, I said that Putin understands only the actions of strength, and he could be stopped only on the battlefield, not by sanctions. Sanctions are painful to all of us, and their long shoot effect. It's only battlefield, and that means that we need to provide Ukraine appropriate, fast, necessary equipment to make this war shorter. The longer war will go, the less less rapid and not sufficient equipment we are providing, the longer we prolonging this war, who is affecting already with spillover effect around the world, with food crisis, with energy crisis, and other multi-layer crisis, which we are facing in nearest future and already now. So from this point of view, we need to be faster to help Ukraine to beat Russians faster, because otherwise it's not only will influence all around the world with this multi-layer crises, all of us, but also we could face the frozen conflict for a very long time.